which I think it's easy to forget. Like, Breece Hall was about to be a fucking rocket ship after that toss touchdown against Denver. Like, he probably closes the year as the offensive rookie of the year and has like a borderline all pro player on the trajectory he was on. Go back and watch how good he was in the Miami game, the Green Bay game, and the Denver game until he got hurt. He was outrageously good, like in a way that we haven't seen. I mean, Garrett Wilson was awesome last year. Like, from a running back perspective, like, we have not seen a Jets back look like that. And look, is he going to get back to being that guy early in the year? No. Might he be enough of an alien to get back to being that guy in like November? Maybe. Like,
That's what's wild, right?
Adrian Peterson did it. He was an alien. Maybe Breece Hall is an alien. Like, that, this happens. So following that guy's recovery is going to be really interesting. And we could be wrong. Like, Breece Hall might be like good by like week 3 or week 4 and back to being that guy. Like, it's easy, and I forget this myself too. It just popped in my mind from rewatching some of those games. That guy was insane in that like 2.5 game stretch. And if he could be that player at any point of this year, this is a different type of Jets team we're talking. So I'm curious to see where he's at mentally in his recovery. I'm excited for that because he's kind of like the forgotten star on the team right now, understandably.
I am totally with you. If Breece stayed healthy, you would hear so much about him because he'd be a top 5 pick in fantasy. He would be the offensive rookie of the year. No slight to Garrett Wilson, who what he did last year is remarkable. And I'll have a film review of Garrett Wilson on SMY's training camp show Thursday night at 6:30 to kind of show the ceiling he could tap into this year. But with Breece, I think on Hard Knocks, you'll see with Breece how determined he is to be the guy this year and why I keep saying the team almost needs to protect Breece from himself. I think Breece wants to come out week 1 and get the ball 20 times and be a 2,000-yard back and a superstar and basically be Jonathan Taylor from 2 years ago. And, you know, with modern medicine and science, that might not be the best move for him, but I think it'll be cool to see Breece's mentality is not our mentality or the Jets coaching staff's mentality. He is going to the year thinking, like, do you know who the fuck I am? And watch this, and it'll be really cool.